Good evening, Micromep here, doing your post-market recap for today's stock market bloodbath on Wall Street. Let's open up here some tabs. Let's go to the CNBC. So the Dow Jones was down on the regular session 570 points. S&P down 80, Nasdaq down 325. Small caps down 42, and the VIX up almost $1, over 6%. Today's the last day of the month. Raining a little bit here. We're getting some rain today and this morning. It's raining again now. I've only got half of my total steps today in, unfortunately. So just making some productive time with the longer video. I've been doing some YouTube shorts. A lot of new subscribers. I guess the algorithms are kicking in. I'm just kidding. I know nothing about technology. Starbucks shares sink 12% as coffee chain slashes 2024 forecast amid same-store sales drag. I bought some shares in the after hours. I think Starbucks is pretty cheap. Guru Focus website that I use sometimes says that Starbucks should be relatively worth good fair value of $116 a share. I'll take some shares at whatever is trading in the after hour. Let's take a look here. It is trading. We have Amazon at 177. They also reported earnings. There's a lot of moving parts right now. Here's the 5-day, 5-minute chart on Starbucks. We're trading at 77. I picked up some shares here in the after hours. I don't mind accumulating this iconic coffee brand. I do not buy their coffee. I rather buy coffee here and make it in my house. It's cheaper. I don't know if most Americans are doing that, but I know a lot of people love Starbucks, and they have a good brand, and they've been around, and I'm sure they'll turn it around. Drinking some milk, leche, grass-fed whole milk. Haven't eaten a lot either today because I haven't been that active. Just had my coffee with a little bit of honey and half, grass-fed. I've implemented honey, and then I had like at 3 o'clock, I had some ground beef with avocado and sour cream, pretty much, and I think that's it. I don't know if I had a banana. Oh, prunes. I had a lot of prunes. So let's take a look at the futures. I don't know if you can see it here, but let's detach it and open it up here. Maybe that's more helpful. Not sure. 10-year down, well, flat 466. Foreign currencies all down because the dollar's getting a bit. We're getting a bounce in the crypto space. Bitcoin up 12.25 to 60,600. Oil down 68 cents to 81.25. S&P down 11 to 50.56. Gold got slapped today, down. Well, gold is 2,300, so it's flat. Ether's up 77. Copper took a little dip here, down 4.54. Small caps down 3 to 1981. Remind you, we got beat up in the regular session today. This is the overnight session. Nasdaq down 74. Dow Jones down 19. We just opened up. Palladium and platinum just flat. Silver also got slapped down 5 a nickel. VIX up 2 cents, pretty much flat. Remember, we just opened. Grains don't open till 8 p.m. On the earnings front, let's go to stock tweets here. We have Amazon down $2, so I have a put credit spread in there. It's doing okay. What else? I don't think I see Starbucks trend. Yeah, Starbucks down 11%. Cliff, why is Cliff down? Cliff down 6%. On big news, which I did a YouTube short on. So marijuana stocks are blowing up now. So I guess everybody's smoking weed for the bipolar market, or because maybe they're depressed because or sad and they want to get happy because the Fed's not going to cut rates tomorrow. They're probably going to stay uh, still, even keel for longer, which we know that, well, I know that they're trapped. They're trapped like a roach. They checked into the roach motel and they can't get out. And eventually, they're going to have to print more money and lower rates and keep financing the government. And that's the way you just got to play it. Play your precious metal, your energy, and I think you need to be long the markets. So, but we'll see. Um, Over the long course, like Warren Buffett says, it's a weighing mechanism. But I think that they got to print eventually. CGC up 80%. And I put this on a YouTube short midday. ACB 44% up. MSOS up 25%. Cureleaf up 25%. So basically, the DEA and the government are basically saying that marijuana isn't as bad as it should be and they should declassify it. So all these stocks are blowing up. And this is what's trending on stock tweets. So, and we'll get into my trades. I did some trades in there. Earnings. We have a lot of earnings today. We had 203 basically reporting. I'm not going to go to 203 reports, but we can maybe see the biggest winners and losers. CVRX down 22%. Um, Something to do with the healthcare. Not too familiar with that name. Not too many watchers either. Hess down 10%. No, 17%, down $10. Seco Environmental down 16%. Mac, not familiar with a lot of these names. This is a REIT. ARCB, oh, Super Microcomputer, big, down 13%. That one I'm familiar with. I have a put credit spread in there. I'm gonna have to probably roll it out. Not looking bueno on that position. Maybe roll it out. Give me more time for the bounce. We should have a bounce. I mean, I think they did okay. Starbucks, I mentioned that they're down 12%. Skyworks Solution down 10%. GE Healthcare down 13%. Legplat down 14. I think they're in the home building sector. Yeah, furniture, stuff for distribution of furniture, engineered components, products among homes, office, automobiles, commercial aircraft, furniture. So they're in everything. We got alert here. CNBC. What are they? What are they? Cyber attack on United Healthcare firm forces doctors to dig into personal savings to stay afloat. Wow. Huh. Wow. Cyber attack. AT&T got a big cyber attack. I actually got a letter. I don't even know where I put it. I got a letter from, I think I put it in my files about the data breach. And I had a friend that told me that they tried to steal his Zelle or something because of that. I don't know. But that's pretty crazy. Marathon Petroleum down 9, TAP down 9. So some big losers here. Advanced Micro Devices down 7%. I'm getting hurt in there. I did a position in Cameco today. Yeah, a lot of movers today. I see who was up today. Root. Wow. Holy cow. Talk about a stock that's gone crazy. Holy moly. I'm going to pull up this stock. You guys are going to be, I missed this one completely. This stock must have been under $10 6 months ago. Let's go to 1 year chart. $10. This was $10 in February. 1164. Wow. Wow. This thing is at 88. Holy moly. What a miss. Lending Tree up 29%. Powell Industries up 16. Pinterest up 15%. Tenet Healthcare up 13%. Banker International up 7%. Eli Lilly, I closed that position out, up 5%. Lemonade up 4%. 3M 4%. Corning 4%. Sad that it's raining. I wanted to walk. I got some goals. Zebra Technologies up 3%. I had today 27 trades end of month. I basically love milk. All right, dairy. Dairy's good for you. On the trade front, I had 13 fills. So I basically closed Taiwan Semiconductor for 28 cents. I closed the position. I had sold it for $1.09, and I bought it back for 28 cents. So you do the math. I don't know, like $80 maybe. Let's see. I need calculator. 109 minus 28. $81 on one trade there. And I only tied up 500 bucks. So I made 80 bucks on 500 bucks. So I closed that one. I didn't want to keep it open. I'd rather redeploy. So SILV is a stock that's been doing well for me. So what I did was I had the 5.5 call that I had bought back a while back. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's see how back I can go. Oh, won't go that far back. I'm gonna go in a little bit more detail so you guys understand. All right, so here we go. So I opened up this position December 28th of 2023. I bought the 5.5 call for $1.60. So 5.5 plus $1.60 is 710. So that's what I had into that for one contract. That was my break even. SILV is trading at $8.17. So basically a dollar over my 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 break even. I'm up 240% in the position. $240, 48%. But what I did was I didn't want to sell the option. I wanted to keep the stock because I like the way the stock looks on the chart. Let's see here. Silvercrest metals. So I like the way that it looks on the chart. You can see here it looks very nice. It just keeps climbing. And here's the weekly chart. It's basically above its old territory. I mean, it's just up there and a lot of buying volume here. Let me pull up. This is the 1 year chart. Maybe we can pull up a 3 year. So here we are. I think we can easily see 10 and maybe even higher on this stock. I'm gonna pull up a 15 year. So the highest it's been, it's at $12. Here's a break. If you put this here as resistance, kind of pretty broke resistance here, and I think we'll see higher highs here. So I want to own the stock. So what I did was I exercised my 5.5 call option, which you see right here, 5.5 exercise, and I took off. I got assigned 100 shares at 550, and then I sold 10. So now I'm down to 90 shares. So that's what I did with SIV. I closed my GDX call that I sold against my leap for five. I closed it for 4 cents, and I closed the 50 call for 7 cents. Close that position out, and then I'll wait for an update with some time out and sell more premium against my long leap. Because in GDX, I have basically calls 260 days out, which I'm up $67, and 626 days out, basically 2 years, and I'm up 1350. So what I do is I sell premium in the front months versus these positions in the later months. And that's pretty much a poor man's covered call. That's what I'm doing. That's the name of the terminology. So I did that there, and so and a lot of the positions that I did today, they have earnings coming up. So I want to reduce some risk and make sure I'm good. I don't want no surprises, even though I still think the thesis is in place. If not, I'll just close it out. So ARQT, I did the same. It's the same concept as SILV. I exercised 100 shares because I had one option. One option is equivalent to 100 shares. Remember that. So if you buy a contract for 5 cents, for example, it's 5 cents times 100. Multiply it by 100. So ARQT is another one that's been treating me well. So I wanted to stay with some of the stock. It's a biopharma name, 81 rating, composite on the Investor Business Daily. Big up swing here, done a little pullback here under the moving average, but on the weekly, it looks a little bit better. But I took some risk off the table. Let's take a look what I have here on ARQT. So, oh, this has let's go to order fills. This has cancels. So I bought them back in January. I'm trying to see here. So I have two. Maybe I have another one. Let me see here. I stayed with 90 shares. I'm up $298, 66% gain. I don't see where I sold the other one. I bought this one. I don't see the sale. Maybe I have to go back more. Let me see something here. That's weird. What would be the sale of this one? I don't know where this January one went. But let's forget about this January. Oh, probably expired worthless. That's what happened. This might have just expired worthless. That's why. I got it. All right. So I bought it on January 24th. Again, the September 24th for $1.52. So $5 plus 152, basically 650 is my break even. And the stock is trading at 832 right now. So I assigned myself, I exercised it, and I got 100 shares, and then I sold 10. And that's where I'm at with ARQT. So hopefully you understand the concept of what I did there. And I kept 90 shares. I have 90 shares, and they have earnings on the 14th. So I have 90 shares, and my average on the 90 shares is basically 5 plus the price I paid, 650. Just to use round numbers, is my my break even, my average cost, in other words. So that's that one. GFI, I closed the put for 10 cents. Not a put, a covered call. I closed it for 10 cents. Snapchat, I sold a call against my long position. Actually, Snapchat was up on the day, 56 cents on a bloodbath market. So what I did was I have the two. I'm up 153% in Snapchat of $283, but I have the option out 2 years at the 17 call. So what I did was I sold the 18 call that basically has a probability of being out of the money of 91%, just to collect a little bit of premium. That it means it won't get there. If it does, whatever. I have my 17 call. I can roll it out in time and collect another credit, and still keep my long call with 2 years expiration. But Snapchat had a nice day. Um, and it could be also regarding TikTok and the ban. My kid's always on Snapchat. I think it's a no-brainer. Um, so I have a poor man cover call. I have the 626 day out 17 call, which is treating me nicely at 153%. And then I sell some premium with 17 days and collect $10, $20, $40 as time goes on. Um, oh, back to the trades. I closed a covered call on XLE for 20 cents. Beetle, I closed all the Beetles as Bitcoin was down in the 60K range. Closed all these Beetle calls that I sold against my long position. And I closed Eli Lilly for 35 cents to free up about $1,000 that I had tied up. For $35, I had already made over $200, basically $200 on the trade, so I took it off. I had sold Eli Lilly put credit spread for $228, and I bought it back for 35, and that's Eli Lilly. And this is today's activity in the TD Ameritrade website. On the Tasty trade, I closed the Dow Jones short for 50% credit. I sold a put credit spread in Cameco, which was down big today after earnings. I did CGC put credit spread. I don't like to buy options, and I did a lot of trades in the marijuanas, but I did put credit spreads, thinking that they're still gonna go up. I don't like to buy calls. The IV was elevated on CGC, for example. IV rank was 54%. Maybe I would have made more money buying options, but I rather sell options. So I sold the 8 and 6 put credit spread. I did a put credit spread in Tesla, Baidu, Telray, ACB. I sold a call versus my Planeteer long option out in time, about 2 years out. They have earnings coming up, so I sold a out of the money call against my position. GSK, I made a little bit of profit. I sold it. They have earnings soon. Oscar Health, they have earnings soon. I closed down for a good profit. I closed ABEV for a nice profit. I closed it for a nickel, and I closed out New York Bank, which was a put that I had. I just closed it out, and I made money to raise some capital for better opportunities here that we may have. So in total, I was pretty active today at the end of the month with 27 trades. Um, there's a lot of opportunity out there. I think we'll have volatile markets. Um, the liquidity is still there, and we'll see. We could take a look at the bar chart. I mean, there's just a lot of earnings. Maybe we'll take a look and see who we have. Earnings Whisper does a nice job. Kudos to him. Wow, 25-minute video. I'm gonna cut this short because I want you guys to fall asleep on me. All right, let's see here. Tomorrow morning we have Pfizer, MasterCard, CVS, Barrick Gold, Norwegian Cruise Line, Wingstop. My kid loves Wingstop. God, I regret selling that stock. Kraft, Estee Lauder's been a turd. Marriott, Generac, Arias Capital, and Synovus Energy. And those are your most anticipated earnings release for tomorrow morning, May 1st, 2024. I think that's pretty much it. I think that we have the Fed decision tomorrow. So the markets are going bonkers. It was down day for me, but we're in it for the long haul. No big deal. Just look at it as opportunity. Uh, Stick with your mechanics, sell options, collect premiums, learn about time decay working as your favor, in your favor. If you need to learn, best places to learn. They have so much educational content on Tasty Trade and on the TD network. I'll be here listening to Trader TV while I trade. They have the Schwab network here. I listen to it while I trade. You can see here, you have Ben talking here
The bullish pattern playing out
about trades here. I like Ben. He's talking about Wingstop here. So there's a place that you can learn. You can learn on Tasty Trade. Chime in here to find out about earnings, trades I do, ideas, IV ranks, market trends. I still like the precious metals. Um, and that's where I'm at. It's a lovely thing. If you're a passive investor, by all means, great. Kudos to you. I like being engaged. I'm passionate about the stock market and the financial markets, and that's what this channel's about. So, anyways, have a good night. I've gone long enough, 25 minutes, way past my time. Sorry, I didn't stay with him, but there was a lot of good stuff out there today. I think it'll be a good week. In general, we should have some more movement tomorrow and Thursday. I think Thursday is, if I'm not mistaken, maybe Apple. It's a big event. Apple Thursday, and they're a big component of the indexes. So we had Amazon today and Advanced Micro and some others. We still have more names on Wednesday and Friday. We have Apple, which is big component, big company. So, anyways, this is lots of fun. I really enjoy this. It's my passion, and that's what this channel is about. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless and have a good night. Bye bye.